Jack Reacher trailer elicits mixed reactions for lead actor Alan Ritchson. One of the most anticipated upcoming streaming shows is Prime Video's Reacher. After two major motion pictures starring Tom Cruise, fans of the Lee Child book series have been looking forward to a more accurate portrayal of the character. Amazon recently released a trailer for the new version of Reacher, showing off the new screen version of the character. Watch the Reacher trailer below. Now that a more book-accurate portrayal of the character has been revealed for the upcoming show, the reactions have been mixed. There are many who feel that Alan Ritchson, who has been cast to take on the role of Jack Reacher for the Amazon show, truly embodies the feel of the character. Meanwhile, there is as vocal an opposition that feel like he is miscast in the role. There are some who would have preferred Tom Cruise return for more time as Reacher. While Cruise is a fine actor, it cannot be denied that he is small when compared to Jack Reacher, who is described by the author as 6 feet 5 inches and 250 pounds of muscle. With Ritchson, the new series has a star that is much closer in size and stature to the character. That much, at least, everyone can agree on. The issue that some seem to have is that they feel Ritchson's acting in the trailer lacks personality. Some internet commenters feel that, despite his lack of size, Cruise's portrayal of Reacher will end up being superior because of his on-screen presence, something they feel that Ritchson is lacking. But the one opinion that perhaps matters more than anyone else's belongs to Jack Reacher's creator. Author Lee Child serves as an executive producer on the Amazon Studios show, and as a result had a direct hand in selecting Alan Ritchson to portray Reacher. In a recent article from Entertainment Weekly, Child gave his thoughts on casting Ritchson. This guy stepped on the screen and had this stillness and blend of menace and goodwill that is always confusing about Reacher, Child says of his 6'3" star. If he's going to be your friend, you're very lucky. If he's not going to be your friend, you're very unlucky. All of that had to be transmitted just through stance, mood, look, and Ritchson had it right away. For his part, Ritchson took the audition seriously. In the 8 months leading up to filming his audition tape for the character of Jack Reacher, he read all 24 Reacher books that were available at the time, carefully studying the characteristics of Reacher. In the same Entertainment Weekly article, Ritchson talked about wanting the role. I've come to be comfortable taking on outsized roles. Reacher has incredibly large shoes to fill. He's a bit of a superhero. But I'd become so invested at that point into who Reacher was, there weren't a lot of questions for me. Reacher is based on the Lee Child book, The Killing Floor. The series stars Ritchson, Malcolm Goodwin, Willa Fitzgerald, Kristen Kruk, and Bruce McGill. Reacher premieres on February 4, 2022, on Prime Video. The long-awaited trailer for the upcoming season of Reacher has finally dropped, igniting widespread conversation among fans of the iconic Jack Reacher character. Since the announcement of Alan Ritchson as the titular character, the fan base has been divided, and this trailer has only heightened the debate. Known for his intimidating size, military precision, and a mind as sharp as his fists, Jack Reacher has been a beloved figure in literature for decades. When it comes to bringing him to the screen, there are expectations, and Ritchson's portrayal has left audiences with mixed reactions. The physicality debate, one of the most notable aspects of Jack Reacher, as written by author Lee Child, is his imposing physical presence. In the books, Reacher is described as standing 6'5" and weighing in at around 250 pounds of muscle. He is a man who can, quite literally, break a person in half with his bare hands. Naturally, fans were eager to see an actor who could embody this larger-than-life presence. At 6'3" and boasting a muscular build, Ritchson is closer to the physical ideal for Reacher than many actors who have played action heroes before. However, there is still some division among fans. While some applaud his size and believe that he looks every bit the part of a military-trained juggernaut, others feel he still doesn't quite capture the almost mythic stature of the Reacher from the novels. Many fans recall the controversial casting of Tom Cruise in the 2012 Jack Reacher movie. At just 5'7", Cruise, while a seasoned action star, was viewed by some as far too small to portray the hulking hero of the books. In comparison, Ritchson is certainly closer to what fans had envisioned, but this lingering sensitivity over the character's size may have kept some fans from fully embracing the actor. In response to the trailer, some online reactions praised Ritchson for bringing a much more accurate physicality to the role. One fan commented, Finally, we have a Reacher that actually looks like Reacher. Others, however, pointed out that Ritchson, despite his muscular frame, doesn't quite match the height and sheer intimidation that defines Reacher's physical dominance. He's still not the Reacher we picture, one detractor posted on social media. The acting controversy beyond physical appearance, the portrayal of Jack Reacher requires a certain gravitas. Reacher is known for his stoic, no-nonsense demeanor, a man of few words who lets his actions speak louder than anything else. He has a tactical, almost machine-like mind, but also a deep-seated moral code that drives his every move. Alan Ritchson, whose acting credits include Titans, Blue Mountain State, and the Hunger Games franchise, has shown that he's more than capable of handling physically demanding roles. However, some fans question whether he has the nuanced acting chops to capture Reacher's enigmatic persona. Early in his career, Ritchson was often associated with more comedic or lighthearted roles, which has caused some apprehension among diehard Reacher fans. The trailer, which features Ritchson taking down groups of enemies with cold precision, does show him nailing Reacher's deadly efficiency. His portrayal appears to be far more grounded and serious than some of his previous roles. In particular, Ritchson's quiet yet commanding screen presence stands out in a number of scenes, and his portrayal of Reacher's tactical thinking and meticulous approach to solving problems is already drawing positive feedback. However, detractors remain skeptical, with some questioning whether Ritchson can balance Reacher's intensity with his moral complexity. He looks the part, but can he capture Reacher's inner workings? That's what made the character compelling in the books, a concerned fan remarked on a popular forum. Others are willing to wait and see how the actor performs over the course of the show, noting that it's difficult to gauge the full depth of a character from just a 2-minute trailer. Faithfulness to the source material, another key aspect that has divided fans, is the show's apparent adherence to or deviation from the source material. The Reacher novels are celebrated for their detailed depiction of military life, gritty realism, and tight, fast-paced plots. The character of Reacher is often seen as a modern-day Lone Ranger, roaming the country without attachments, solving problems in his own brutal and efficient way. The trailer highlights scenes that suggest a fairly faithful adaptation, with glimpses of Reacher's hand-to-hand combat skills, his preference for non-conventional problem-solving, and his distinctive mix of street smarts and book smarts. Ritchson is shown carrying out the kind of bone-crunching action that fans expect, and his portrayal of Reacher's self-sufficiency seems to align with the original character. However, some fans worry about potential Hollywood alterations to the character's depth and motivations. As one fan put it, if they focus too much on the action and forget about Reacher's calculating side, they'll miss what makes him so interesting. Others are more optimistic, pointing out that the trailer seems to embrace both the cerebral and physical aspects of the character. Reception: a mixed bag. The general reception to the trailer has been varied, with many praising Ritchson's dedication to the role, while others remain skeptical. There is excitement over the prospect of seeing a more physically accurate Reacher on screen, and Ritchson's ability to convey a sense of danger and calm confidence in the short preview has won over some of the fanbase. Still, some fans are holding back their final judgments, waiting to see if Ritchson can fully embody the complex figure of Jack Reacher.